What's going on, everybody? Have a different kind of video for you today. I'm actually doing some modifications to the wife's car. She has been asking for, really since we bought this rig, a way of being able to tow her jet ski. And yeah, I do say her jet ski because it is her ski. So we're gonna put on her Mother's Day gift. We've got a current hitch going on over here and some wiring we'll have to do with it. So I'm gonna set you guys up so you can watch along kind of over my shoulder, and we'll get going with it. Forgive me for my congestion and junk. I've been fighting the crud yet again, so hopefully it's not too distracting for you, but we're gonna have fun and probably sweat a little bit today on this muggy Saturday, but fun all the same. So buckle up, here we go. Oh, yeah, let me see if I can. Yeehaw. All right. We don't need those. Don't need those where we're going. I'll go ahead and get all this off of here too. This is a 2-inch receiver. I prefer the 2-inch for a couple of reasons. One is they are rated for more weight, a little more beef behind them. The other is, while I do have 1.25-inch receivers as well, the majority of my receiver apparatus stuff is already set up for a 2-inch receiver. So now I am going to open this one up, take a quick peek here. This is a Kurt, part number 13485. Ordered this off of Amazon. Gross trailer weight 3,500 pounds, tongue weight 525 pounds is what it's rated at. Now both of those things are way overkill for this rig with towing rating of about 1,600 pounds or so, but 1,600 pounds is plenty for the jet ski, which only weighs a little over 1,000 pounds. So, and that's with the trailer. So this will be perfect for that. It's also one of the reasons why we went with this particular vehicle for the ones that are in the segment. So take a quick peek through here. Need a ratchet, torque wrench, 14mm, 17mm flathead screwdriver. Should have come with 6 bolts. These are hex head M10 by 125/35 and conical washers, which are kind of cool. This is kind of a new thing, or new to me at least. This dish in the washer, they're not completely flat. These have actually got some little teeth in them too, so they actually act like a lock washer, which is really nice. So I'm gonna throw all this together. Ethan might even help me a little bit too, so he sneaks out the front door, putting his hitch on, and then we're gonna go get the jet ski, right? And throw it on here and see how it tows. So I might get a couple of videos out of this one. One of the hitch install, and then one doing some towing with it. So should be fun. I'm gonna grab some tools and a creeper, see if we can tow this thing together. All right. Now let's see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I'll need that out of the way or not, but we will see. So I'll bolt right up right there. Sweet. So, if Kurt did their job, and whoever welded this thing together did their job, this should be as easy as bolting this thing together. Literally, there's already threaded inserts in the frame rails of the car, so I'm going to take 3 of those over here, do 3 of them over here, and I'm going to start by kind of getting this side over here and close, because this side has the muffler in the way. Alright, yeah, this is going to get fun quick. So, I'm going to grab a jack stand. Ethan, you want to operate the jack for me? Okay. I'm going to pick this up. I want you to slide it up underneath. Go ahead. You push it forward. There you go. All right. So go ahead and crank it up. Yep. You might turn it just a little bit so it's out of the, there you go. Out of the way of the porch. Keep going, bud. Keep going. A little more. Oh, that's good right there. One thing that I am fighting against already is a little plastic air dam underneath here. Alright, so what I'm running into is the little plastic air dam there is right in my way. So in order to be able to get this thing in there, I'm going to pull it out. This piece right here. Maybe, hopefully, well, those are a lot easier than they typically are. There we go. Okay. I don't think that was the way that was supposed to work. Oh, but it worked. You got those little plastic pieces? I'll get it. Got it. Thank you, bud. Alright, that's one in. I'm going to go to the other side. See if I can get another one started on this other side. Hey, Ethan. Ethan. Yeah. Ethan's in the box. You want to jack this thing up some more for me? And get it a little closer. Keep going. A little more. A little more. Just a touch more. All right. All right, 2 down, 4 to go. So that's got a couple of them started. Lower the jack and move it. Can you scoot that creeper out of the way for me, bud? Yep. I need a little more. Watch out, buddy. That one got it. All right, can you hand me a couple of bolts? Thank you. Let's see. We're lined up over here. Yes, we are. So these are zinc plated bolts, but they're also a fine thread, well, metric fine thread. And so I'm starting all these and actually going several threads in on these before I put an impact or a ratchet or anything like that on them, because the risk is of them cross threading, and I don't want to do that. Especially because these are weld nuts that are already inside the frame rail. If I were to mess up the threads, I'd be in a world of hurt. So I'll grab my big long ratchet, a 17 and a 14, I believe. I'm gonna go there. I don't think I'm gonna need the 14, come to think of it. I bet the 14 was for taking that plastic piece off. And my extension's way too long. Ethan's in the box again. Will you get me an extension out of the top drawer in my black toolbox that's half that length, please? The black toolbox. There's top drawer, big wide top drawer. And the little plastic pieces underneath the lip, you gotta slide them over to the left. So the extensions will be on this end. I just need a 3/8 extension about 6 inches long. A little shorter. That'll work. Thank you, son. Thank you, Mama. All right. We're gonna put that on there. Now, the other thing I'm doing here is I am screwing in the bottom bolts all the way first with the jack up underneath it, because I want this to sit flush against the bottom of the frame rail, so that when I go to tighten up the ones on the sides, so if you do the ones on the sides, then there's no movement for it. But if you do the one on the bottom, it pushes it up against all the way, and then you tighten the ones on the sides, and the whole thing sits nice and tight around the frame rail. So, all right, we'll do the one on the other side. I got another delivery. Ethan's in the box again. Where'd you go, Ethan? is. Alright. Now that that's snug, switch this over. The ones in the sides, which thankfully, because Kurt does such a good job on their hitches, I can screw these in by hand nice and easy all the way till they're snug, and then all I have to do is tighten them up. And of course, the other thing you should do on these is put a torque wrench on them, because while it is just 1,000 pounds, 1,000 pounds can make a big difference on the way a vehicle acts. So, all right, ratchet won't reach in there. More plastic stuff in the way. Let me grab a wrench. And I'm certainly not telling you not to torque it. If you have a torque wrench, by all means, go to town with that torque wrench. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to get these tight. I'm going to go hook up to the ski and drag it around a little bit. And before I get too carried away or too far down the road, I'll put a wrench on these again. Make sure they're good and tight. And it should be good to go. And there you have it. The hitch is on. And while it's heavy and bulky and sometimes you gotta muscle it around a little bit, that's actually the easy part of this. Next up is the wiring, which I don't remember who made this particular one, but it's kit. It's from Kurt as well. And it actually just plugs into, it's for a Sorento, Kia Sorento hybrid, or for a Sportage, which is what we have. And it just plugs into the tail lights. Has a little module box with it. I'll show it to you in just a second. But as far as the hitch is concerned, it's installed. Hey, thanks so much for hanging in with me on this one. I am going to go ahead and break this video up. It's getting a little long already. The next portion of this will be the wiring and how I got all that set up for it. Be sure you like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you are notified when the next episode in this little series here comes out. Thanks so much for sticking in here with me on this one, and we'll see you in the next one.